Today, I'm going to explain a 2017 Korean science fiction adventure movie called Okja. This movie tells the story of a girl who tries to save her best friend, a super pig, from slaughter. However, she has to set out on an adventure and overcome many hardships. So, what hurdles must she overcome? Can she save her best friend? Let's find it out. Lucy, the owner of Mirando Corporation, plans on opening a sausage factory by using meat from natural bred super pigs. 26 super piglets have been sent all over the world to be raised by local farmers, to get the characteristics of many regions. 10 years later in South Korea, one of the super piglets has grown and is named Okja. Okja has been taken care of by Miha and her grandfather. Okja and Miha spend their time together every day, until they get very close. They even sleep together during the night. One day, one of the staff from Mirando come to check Okja's condition. He takes Okja's vital status from a device on the pig's ear and analyzes it. A while later, another group from the corporation arrive. One of them is a zoologist who has been monitoring Okja's condition from the headquarters. He is amazed by Okja's development since the pig is the most perfect compared to the others. The company appreciates Miha and grandfather's effort in raising Okja. After the celebration, grandfather invites Miha to her parents' grave. There, he gives her a golden pig which is purely made out of gold. He also says that Okja will be transported to Seoul and then to America to join the super pig competition. Miha is enraged to know that Okja will be taken from her. She runs to her house and finds that her best friend is nowhere to be found. At night, she decides to pursue Okja to Seoul, and bring her back. Grandfather tries to talk her out of it, but she is already determined. She brings some cash from her savings and the golden pig, and then leaves. On the next day, she successfully arrives at Mirando's headquarters in Seoul. Despite her effort, she is turned down by the receptionist. She is annoyed and slams her body to the glass door and breaks it. She immediately runs into the office, but the security chases her away. During the chase, she finds that Okja is being transported. She goes down the stairs and successfully gets on the truck. Suddenly, a group of masked people appears and asks the truck to stop. Mirando staff who don't recognize the group do not care and continue to transport Okja. Suddenly, the group hits the truck to stop them forcefully, resulting in Miha falling down. After the truck stops, the mysterious group hijacks the truck and tries to move Okja to their truck. However, Okja rampages and runs around the city with Miha. At a store, Okja slips and falls. Miha is also hurt during the chase. The mysterious group arrives and helps them. They also fend off Mirando's staff who want to take Okja back. Seeing that the group is on her side, she agrees to cooperate and they successfully herd Okja to their truck. In the truck, the mysterious group introduces themselves as animal rights activists. Most of them are foreigners and Miha cannot understand them. Luckily, one of the members is Korean and he translates for her. The activist leader reveals that they have successfully freed many animals from torture and slaughter. They say that Okja will be brought to a lab in New York where the pig was made, since Okja is a genetically modified pig. They also say that genetically modified animals are not safe to be consumed, despite Lucy's claim. They reveal that Lucy plans on deceiving the public into accepting her super pigs as a natural breed by distributing them to local farmers, since the public won't consume genetically modified ones. The activists plan to uncover the truth, and the best way to get past the security is to plant a hidden camera on Okja. Before commencing the plan, the leader asks for Miha's permission to turn Okja in. Miha declines and asks them to bring Okja back to her house, but the translator lies and says that Miha agrees, and so they start the plan. They plant the hidden camera on Okja and jump to the water. The truck is stopped and the police only find Okja and Miha inside. The next day, Lucy and the higher-ups discuss the incident. Lucy is afraid since there is footage of her employees abusing Miha during Okja's retrieval. One of the higher-ups recommends inviting Miha to the festival in America. Lucy agrees and adds that she will be the mascot of the company to regain their face in the public. Meanwhile, grandfather is picking Miha up from Seoul. The staff persuades grandfather to let Miha fly to America to attend the Super Pig Festival, to which grandfather agrees. Mirando's Seoul team celebrates her departure at the airport and she departs. In the airplane, a flight attendant gives Miha an English dictionary. Meanwhile, Okja arrives in America and the activists follow her while testing the hidden camera. Okja arrives in the facility and a lot of defective super pigs are also present, as a result of failed genetic modification. The zoologist greets her and immediately forces her to mate with another super pig. The activists who watch the incident can't stand the sight and start to regret their decision of turning Okja in. The translator then reveals to the team that Miha has never agreed to their plan and that he has lied to them. The leader is enraged to know that the translator has betrayed the organization's value. The leader beats him up and fires him from the organization. Back in the lab, the zoologist will take samples of Okja's meat from 5 parts of her body. Unbeknownst to him, all of his actions are recorded in the hidden camera. Okja's meat is cooked and the jurors testify that Okja's meat is delicious. The next day, the festival is held cheerfully. Miha, as the company's new mascot, is asked to change her clothes. In the changing room, leader meets her under disguise. He apologizes and says that the activists will save Okja from the stage. He also says that Miha shouldn't look back when she is on stage. After saying all that, he escapes and leaves. Outside, the activists are ready to commence their plan. The zoologist enters the stage and calls Lucy to join him. Meanwhile, inside the screen, an activist is ready to hijack the display. Lucy calls Miha with flattery and she is met with Okja, her best friend. However, Okja is still shocked by the mistreatment and revolts. Amidst the chaos, the activist hijacks the screen and displays the hidden camera's footage. A lot of Mirando's dark truth is revealed to the public. Leader continuously asks Miha to not look back since he doesn't want her to be traumatized too. A big pig balloon is also blown up and leaflets containing Mirando's secrets spread around the people. The public, who are now aware of Mirando's wickedness, stirs the chaos even further and revolts against the company. When the police arrive, the activists try to run away. When Okja is getting into the truck, her leg is caught and pulled. Okja fell along with the other activists and Miha. The truck goes backward, and Leader and Miha are saved due to the narrowness of the alley. Meanwhile, Lucy meets Nancy, her twin sister. Nancy, who is more cruel in handling the company, promises to take over the company by pretending to be her, and will solve all of the problems. Nancy is determined to continue the mass production of the super pigs since she is convinced that the public will eventually accept the genetically modified meat. On the other hand, Leader and Miha are safe in the truck. To their surprise, the driver is actually the translator who promises to never betray the organization's value anymore. At night, they arrive in Mirando's super pig slaughterhouse. They try to identify Okja among the pigs, but still cannot find her. Turns out, Okja is in the line to be slaughtered. Miha breaks into the facility where the super pig's meat is being packed and distributed. She also sees one of the super pigs shot to death before being cut to pieces. To her surprise, Okja is the next one in line. Miha shouts and shows a photo of her with Okja, which makes the staff feel sorry. Meanwhile, the activists and Nancy arrive at the scene. The activists are immediately detained under Nancy's command. She also commands the staff to shoot Okja to death. Luckily, Miha, who has learned English, stops her and trades Okja with her golden pig. Nancy agrees and sees this as their first super pig sales, which is very profitable. She commands the staff to take Miha and Okja back safely to her house. Along the way, Miha is saddened to see how powerless she is, since she cannot help the other super pigs from slaughter. Suddenly, 2 pigs let their piglet escape and asks Miha to take care of it. The guards, who hear the squeals, look back. Fortunately, the piglet is hidden under Okja's mouth and is brought to their house. In the end, they live happily ever after with the piglet as their new family member. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you're new. And at last, I'll say stay well, stay safe, thanks.